ọkarịa mmanụ nwụrụ anwụ. Nwafọ Igbo na-achọghị Biafra arụkọ obodo ya ọkarịa mmanụ nwụrụ anwụ. Nwafọ Igbo na-achọghị Biafra arụkọ obodo ya maka ọkarịa mmanụ nwụrụgo. Nwafọ Igbo na-achọghị Biafra arụkọ obodo ya ọkarịa mmanụ nwụrụ anwụ. Ịmana dịka dinta jerabịa nke na-ebughị egbe ya. Ịmana dịka dinta jerabịa nke na-ebughị egbe ya. Oge anụ chụrụ ya ọsọ kochi kwete na ọbago etiti ndụ na ọnwụ. Oge agụ chụrụ ya ọsọ kochi kwete na ọbago etiti ndụ na ọnwụ. Agbo Brother Masikwala maka ihe na-esi ike iwe isi Yoruba ezi oyi ma nwana esi n'ihe na-ịmarụ maka iwere ndụ gị ego. Ịma na ọ bụ nke ga-eme ka iwe ihe ese dị elu enye ndị ahụ niile nke rụrụ sabụ. Ndụ ha enweghị mgbọrọgwụ ọnwụ ike na-achụ ọsọ. Ndụ ha enweghị mgbọrọgwụ ọnwụ ike na-achụ ọsọ. Sabo.
You're welcome tonight. You're welcome. I'm going to go back to the song, but let me introduce myself and let me welcome everyone in the house. My name is Rafael Chiamaka Jere, aka Pastor Fam. By the grace of God Almighty, Deputy Minister of Communications, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. My Prime Minister is Odogwu Mazi Simon Ekpa the Dragon, the good guy. The good guy. Never mind them. Onu kurunjoge kuma. Angana hante na hage kwoku kugido onwe ha. And I welcome you all. And by the grace of Chukwoki Kabia Maprimi Henile, I also double as the self-acclaimed Amobiera of the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. Well, welcome to tonight's program. United Nations boss Antonio Guantares, or Guantares called Guantares. He just refueled and reloaded our fuel tanker. He just reloaded our gun. He just said, "Hey, Kwarani, move and do the needful." He just told us, my brothers, my sisters, you are doing it. That is the way it is done. He just told us, and why he's telling us to do the needful and that we are doing it right. The Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom are still playing their hide and seek. Hey, hide and seek. We are going to nip them in the bud. And before you know it, they will still be crying in their Zoological Republic. We are declaring Biafra. Apple!
Ọtụtụ alala n'ike, ọtụtụ nwụrụ n'ike n'ihe agbego ha. Ọtụtụ alala n'ike, ọtụtụ nwụrụ n'ike n'ihe agbego ha. Mgbe Biafra ga-abịa, ọtụtụ ndị ga-ụra.
Sunday, we're welcome. Let's go back.
Mgbe Biafra ga-abịaru, ọtụtụ ndị ga-ụra.
Patrick, you're welcome. Welcome to the house. go. Welcome. Hillary in the house. Flora. Where have you been? Where have you been? Flora. I welcome you tonight. My beloved Flora, I bless you. Donatus. You are welcome. Thank God. Bless you. Festus, Akko. Flora, I bless you. We have a warrior in the house. Sunny. It's what is their land, Joshua. Bobby Woody is watching. That means so much to Biafra, and I want you to know I greet you. The money must be paid. I greet you. You're welcome. Thank you for joining me. EIC Biafra. Hit the like button. We are going to rumble the zoo tonight. We are going to share the foundation of the zoo tonight. We are going to tell them Biafrans are here. It is our time to shine, and we must take the shine from them. In case you did not know, we're going to go down memory lane tonight. Yes, memory lane, we're going to go down there. Daniel, you're welcome to the house. Thank you for joining me. Let's hit the ball. The ball must be rolling tonight. Yes. You and boss. And let's go there and hear. What did he have to say? Listen to him, and then we'll go down memory lane. For those of you that do not understand that we are wrestling against principalities and powers. We are wrestling against the forces of darkness, the forces of evil. That's what we are wrestling against. Those that have the time, let me tell you, in case you did not know, it's not a joke. I am not just rambling. I am not just noising. You know what I am saying, and you know that I am truthful about what I'm saying. In case you do not know, they have determined and have resolved never to let you exist. Just the way the Palestinians have sworn that Israel should be wiped out of the map, the same way the Zoological Republic, Great Britain, the powers that be, knowing fully well the light of Biafra, they have resolved, and they are using the Caliphate Fulani Janjaweed to make sure that we do not emerge. Who is this one calling me by this time? What can I do you for? Hello? Hello? So they want to make sure that the Janjaweed Fulani will be used to stop us, to become a clog on our wheel. But because we are formidable, because we are tough, because we are strong. Hello? 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 I am on a live broadcast, in case you don't know. All right, thank you. All right, thank you. They want them to become a clog on our wheel. That's what they want them to become. But we have the medicine to stop them. We have the antidote to emancipate our people and to stop their evil machinations. We have what it takes. Okay, now let's go and listen to Antonio Guterres. Okay, let's listen to him. I posted a video earlier today. I want to lay emphasis on it right now. I want to lay a bit of emphasis on it Right.
Those.
Hope it is playing. Hope it is playing. I need backup. Let me place my backup, because if we have it, we need to make an open mic tonight. We need to get our program to be an open mic tonight. So you need to buckle up if you want to join us tonight. You will buckle up, join us, and I hope it's going to be playing.
Do not accept that what we have today is inevitable. Do not accept that you cannot transform anything. Look at the impact that youth movements have had in the world with fundamental changes that took place afterwards. So if we want to change the world, we need to fight. If we want to change the world, we need to unite, we need to mobilize, we need to fight for a better future for all. And that means to fight those that want to keep things as they are because they serve their interests, but in a way that would put into jeopardy the perspective of the future of our planet and of the well-being of the people.
I feel so empowered by what you've just said about collaboration, coming together, fighting for the things that we believe in, and I think that's a beautiful message.
Sorry, I'm going to repeat it so that I will be able to repeat it. Okay.
Do not accept.
That's his name. His name is Antonio Guterres. Antonio Guterres. Antonio Guterres is the Secretary General of the United Nations. That is the boss, the man at the helm of affairs at the United Nations. The same United Nations that so many people have been calling upon. United Nations, come and hear us. United Nations, you are saying nothing. United Nations, what have you done? United Nations, you did nothing when they kidnapped Mazinam the Khan. United Nations, this, that, United Nations. Now, this is the almighty United Nations speaking right now, and let's hear what you've got to say. I know you've heard it. I want to repeat it so that I will lay a little bit of analysis on it. Let's go.
That what do not accept that what we have today is inevitable. Do not accept that you cannot transform anything.
Do not accept that what we have today is inevitable. Do not accept that the condition you are in today, there is no solution. Do not accept that there is no way out of the quagmire where you found yourself today. Do not accept the fact that the zoo will continue to lord it over you. Do not accept that Britain called you Nigeria and therefore Nigeria you will remain. Do not accept that somebody came to transform and translate you from your originality and want to make nobodies. Awusana Chinama, Awusana Tagoro, Fulani Nawe Hama, to make them lord over you. Do not accept that there is no reversal on it. Do not accept. That's what this man is telling you. Do not accept that the situation where you are right now, the hard time you find yourself, the Fulani herdsmen that comes to murder your mothers, your fathers in the farmland, the Zoological Republic Army that comes into your land to massacre and maim your people. Do not accept that it is the norm. Do not accept that it is the way, that they are from Nigeria, that you are Nigerian, and therefore you must do what they say. Do not accept that the checkpoints that they mounted all over Biafra land cannot be submounted, cannot be kicked out. Do not accept it, because the moment you accept it, then you are done for. The moment you accept it, then you are finished. The moment you accept it, then you are completely lost. They take over you. They ride you. They use you as dustbin. Do not accept. This is coming from a higher authority. Yes, those you want to respect, at least they are the ones telling you right now, do not accept. Go ahead, sir.
Do not accept that what we have today is inevitable. Do not accept that you cannot transform anything. Look at the impact that youth movements have had in the world with fundamental changes that took.
Do not accept that you cannot change anything. He's telling you, look at the impact that the youth movements have made all over the world. Where did you have youth movements? You remember the Arab Spring. You remember the revolutions all over the Arab world. You remember what happened recently in Kenya. You remember a lot of movements of the youth. You remember the movements of the youth in Bangladesh. Do not accept that you cannot change anything. Look at what the revolution of the youth movement, the impact they have made all over the world. And so that means they see. That means they know. That means they can observe. That means they took notice of the fact that youths are actually making changes that they need or that their society need. The United Nations observe it. They know it. And now they are not calling for the cramp down of the youths. Rather, what he's telling you now is that the youths have the right to do what they are doing, and they are doing it. The youths have the right to make changes that will transform their lives positively, and they are doing it. They have the chance to take advantage for their future, to put their lives on the pedestal of transformation and change, and they are doing it. They are doing it regardless of the powers that be, regardless of the status quo. They are doing it. Do not accept that you cannot transform your society, that you cannot take your country back. Hey, Antonio, grazie. Thank you very much. You know why they're saying it? Officially, they may not say this. Listen to me very good. Officially, this man may not say it in his office as the United Nations Secretary General. As the office of the Secretary General, in his office, you will hear him saying, let there be peace. Let there be peace in Palestine. Let there be peace in Nigeria. Let there be peace in the sea. Call for peace. Call for... But in an interview, he's telling you, do not accept. Calling for peace to those that are not ready to discuss around the table is not a solution. Cannot bring that change that you are looking for. He knows it. And that's why he can acknowledge the impact the youths are making all over the world. Let's listen to him. Let's hear him again.
Look at the impact that youth movements have had in the world with fundamental changes that took place afterwards. So if we want to change the world, we need to fight.
Hey! If we want to change the world, we need to play. If we want to change the world, we need to beg. If we want to change the world, we need to kneel before our enemies and give them meat, give them a goosey soup, give them fura de nono, give them our land, give them our wife. If we want to change the world, we need to beg Fulani. We need to become Bambiala like this one here. If you want to change the world, you need to go and kneel down in their plates or in their mats and beg them like this. And beg them like this and ask them, please help me now. I beg now, help me. If you want to change the world, you need to go and become a slave to Fulani. Is that what Antonio Guattara said? Is that what he said? No, I think that may be what I heard. I don't know what you heard. Was that what he said? If we want to change the world, Peter Obi must reject Biafra. Then Ifeanyi Uba must reject Biafra until he goes down to the grave. Emeka Ezife must tell Fulani, we will give you our land. Don't worry, you are our brothers. Iwuanyanwu must continue to beg, even though he was part of the civil war that decimated his people and took the lives of over 5 million people. Ndi Igbo must continue to beg for a place in Abuja so that they will be able to belong to the political clan. If you want to change the world, is that what Antonio Guattara said? I'm watching the comment. I wanted to see your comment. I want people to be active tonight. Is that what he said? Okay, since you are not responding to me, let me replay it again. Let me hear what he said. Maybe I did not hear him well. I was thinking maybe he said, if you want to make the change, you should kneel down like Peter Obi and beg. Okay, if that is not what he said, let us hear what he actually said.
Change the world. If we want to change the world, we need to fight.
If we want to change the world, we need to fight. We need to F-I-G-H-T, fight. We need to fight. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told the whole world that the choice we have taken is to fight. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu understood very well, and he knew that there is nowhere in the world where there have been a dramatic and a drastic change through a peaceful means. There must be a fight. If we want to change the world, we need to what? Fight. This is coming from a man saddled with the responsibility of bringing peace to every nation in the world. The United Nations are known for peacekeeping forces, peacemaking people, solution bringing people. You go to where there is conflict and you resolve it. Why is he talking about fight? Because he knows that that is the only solution. Fight! Fight! He said it. He spoke English. In fact, at least in that English language they borrowed you, they forced you to learn. He told you, if you want to change the world, you need to fight. And when you use the word fight, it means that there must be a confrontation. Either it is blow by blow, or it is mouth word by mouth, or it is in any way, it must involve aggression. It must involve, it is not quiet. Fighting is not something quiet. It's not something you fold your hands and do. It's not something you stand still and do. It is something you are doing something against somebody that is doing something to you, or somebody is doing something to you because you did something to them. You need to fight. We need to fight. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told them, and because they knew Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was on that path and he knew that is the only way, they went and picked him up. But they never knew that a fighter was lurking in the corner. They never knew that a fighter, a finisher, the punisher was right there by the corner. He has received the anointing, the power, the grace, and the glory to fight on, and fighting like a bulldog that when a bite, it doesn't let go until that bone will crack or break. Fight, he said. Fight. But some of you are looking for peace. You want to make peace. Hey, let us belong. We are one Nigeria. Nigeria is the only place we have. It is our only country. We have no other country. You are a buffoon. Nigeria have never been your country. Nigeria have never wanted you to survive or to live. All they wanted was to destroy you. They never wanted your well-being. And therefore, because that is what they ever wanted, to destroy you, you must rise up and fight. And the days of fighting are not the days of listening to gossips or listening to stories, or listening to people that are throwing in the towel, or those that have given up along the way, because when the fight ensues and it becomes very hot, some people, they don't stand the heat of the fight, they give up. And some of them, they give up because the pressure is too much. So we're not going to stand on the road and begin to talk about those that have given up. We must stand tall and fight, because when you continue to listen to the stories of those that have given up the fight, have thrown in the towel, or those that have given up because they have no strength or the stamina to confront the enemies, and some of them even join the camps of the enemies, you have to stand tall, because your enemies, they don't give up, they don't stop. They always come for you. Fight, he said. Let's listen to him finish this talk.
Change the world, we need to fight. If we want to change the world, we need to unite, we need to mobilize, we need to fight for a better future for all.
Before you unite, you have to start with fight. And while you mobilize, to make sure that the unity stands and the mobilization works, then you need to fight for a better future. You see that you have to fight from the beginning, and then when you fight and everywhere is quiet, then you mobilize and unite. And while you unite and then it seems like there are some people that are still rearing their ugly head, you will still arise up and fight. So in this particular word he's saying, he's not just repeating it based on just trying to repeat. He knows what he's saying. Even as you try to bring peace and make peace, there are people that do not love that peace, that will not accept it, and they want to fight you. You cannot fold your hands and allow them destroy you. You have to fight for a better future for all. For a better future for all. What is what? He started by saying, for you to have a better world, you have to fight. And then after you fight, then you have to unite. And unite and mobilize and bring the people together. Then we need to fight again. He repeated it twice. It is not by accident, not by mistake. The old man knows what he's saying. This gray hair on his head is not just by mistake. The upper knows what he's saying. Okay, let's go.
To mobilize, we need to fight for a better future for all. And that means to fight those that want to keep things as they are.
To fight those that want to keep things as they are. Fight those that want to keep things as they are. Oh my God, maybe my video did too small. Make them bigger and make their own smaller so that you will hear me. At least as they hear me, you will still see them. Fight those that want to keep things as they are. You know, when they born us, we had that we were Nigeria. And let us just leave it like that. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. Nigeria, yes, Nigeria. Yes, super eagles, Nigeria. So you mean that if you not change it now, there will be no super eagles, there will be no falcons, and no Nigeria. You don't want to change. You just want it to remain the way they are. The question, you must open your ear and listen, even though you don't want to hear the fact that Nigeria is gone. You don't want to hear it. You know, some of them, when you are talking, I don't want to hear anything. No, Nigeria. Now, what are you telling me? That before I will go to Abuja, I will need visa. No, I don't want to hear Nigeria. Very stupid people. I've seen some of them, they're full everywhere. Like most of the Afonja, like the idiotic one, the moron, the one that call himself Undani, that was saying that how can you tell us that the two tribes that are intermarrying themselves more than any other tribe, the Yoruba and the Igbo, that they will now break up and begin to have a different country? As if this, you hear when they talk like morons. As if you cannot go to another country and marry if you want. My sister is married to Italian. Yes, my sister is married to Italian. And what brought me to Italy is the relationship that my sister have with Italians. And I came in as an in-law. You know, they gave me visa because of that. I went to the embassy and then my sister is inviting me to come for the christening of the child, and I'm going, and they gave me visa. I went and I came. I'm in Italy. My sister is still Italian while she, is there. And she still has a what do you call it, dual citizenship. Yeah? Do you understand? So when an idiot is telling you, how can you now separate the two nations that are intermarried, as if is it? So it's because of marriage that you don't want this nonsensical thing you call Nigeria not to end, so that you will have a life and live. So that you will live and breathe. No, don't tell me anything. Oh, this one Nigeria, Tinubu must, let's just allow Tinubu, give him chance. Hey! This your G. They want things to remain the way they are. So some of them, you need to knock them in the head so that they will wake up, so that they will know that, look, we are no longer in the Stone Age. We are no longer in the Stone Age. We are in the age of awakening, the age of awareness, the age where people, are transformed. Things are transformed. Where the age of change. That is one thing we agree that is constant in this life. It is what? Change. So, but when you want things to remain the way they are, as it was in the beginning, so shall it be forever and ever. Amen. I reject it in the name of Chukwu Kabiama. It will never be as you made it. We must get that transformation and that change. Yes, they born me. They told me I'm Nigerian. But that is not my originality. That is not my blood. In fact, the funny thing is that thing never even existed before. That thing called Nigeria, it never existed before. Something that I am alien to. Something my father did not know. And you want me to remain there? because you want things to be the way they are. And had it been you want it to be the way they are because things are working, you now, I might have reasons with you. You want it to be Nigeria because it is Nigeria because the railways are working, there is water, there is airport in Enugu. I can fly from Italy to Enugu and land and go to my village. I can fly from Italy to Iguata and there is a seaport, there is a water, pipe-borne water, there is electricity, there is a railway system, there is hospital, schools are good and okay, that the health system is superb, the insurance policy is normal. We can compete with the world, the rest part of the world because of our advancement and all that. Then I will understand that you want it to be the way they are because things are working. But that's not the case. You want it to be the way they are because you are afraid of change. You are afraid. But things have never been better for you. Never. Things has never been better for you. Never ever. It was not better for your fathers. It was not better for your mothers, your elder ones, and it is not better for you now. People are running away. People are dying in the desert, all in the name of what you call Japa. And you are afraid. You want things to be the way they are. May God have mercy on you. So let's hear him again.
And that means to fight those that want to keep things as they are because they serve their interests, but in a way that would put into jeopardy.
They want things to be the way they are because of their interests. Is that not what he said? Repeat it.
But in a way that would put into jeopardy the perspective of the future of our planet and of the well-being of the people.
I feel so empowered by what you've just said about collaboration, coming together, fighting for the things that we believe in. And I think that's a beautiful message that you've left us with. And I really appreciate that.
The little girl is excited that she interviewed Antonio Guterres, but she didn't understand what the man was saying. Hey, poor girl. Poor little girl. She looks like my little niece, very lovely girl, summit of the future. She doesn't understand because they are too deep for her. It was just on the surface, coming together, empowering. There's nothing like empowering, he said. Let's listen to the last words he said before the young girl took over. Let's hear him.
Because they serve their interests, but in a way that would put into jeopardy the perspective of the future of our planet and of the well-being of the people.
I feel so empowered by what you've just said about collaboration, coming together, fighting for the things that we believe in. And I think that's a beautiful message that you've left us with. And I really appreciate that.
All right. Thank you. And the young girl, she doesn't understand the depth of it. All she saw was collaboration and fighting for the things you believe in. And it's deeper than that, young girl. It's deeper than that anyway. Okay. So having said that, let me go back to memory lane. Let's go back memory lane so you will see what you are fighting. I want to show you what you are fighting. And if you don't know that you have to fight it, because some of Ojukwu fought it. Many of our fathers thought they had fought it, but they didn't. And now you must be ready to fight it because that is a fight that I've been waiting for you. You must fight it because the earlier you fight it, the better for you. If you do not fight it now, you will still continue to fight it in the future. I'm telling you, you'll fight it. Now listen, let's get there. Down memory lane, let's go.
Of that, the North's general hate of the East. And you can start to get the picture of the sort of tribal tension Nigeria was heading towards.
One thing I've noticed, Premier, while I've been here, is that Northerners seem to have, I might almost call it obsession about the Igbos. Could you perhaps explain that to me?
The white man was telling this man is Ahmadu Bello. This is in the 40s or in the 50s, thereabout. He said he has noticed in the 40s, so you see, there was nothing like colored camera then. He said he has noticed that they have an obsession about the Igbos. They have an obsession. This is way back. You have obsession about the Igbos. You are just, easily troubled at the presence of the Igbos. Some things are not right between you and the Igbos. You seem not to be comfortable with the Igbos doing so well around you. Why? Why are you so obsessed about the Igbos? That question came. And let's hear what the man who these marauders have been following their footsteps answered this white man.
Was heading towards.
One thing I've noticed, Premier, while I've been here, is that Northerners seem to have, I might almost call it obsession about the Igbos. Could you perhaps explain that to me?
Well, the Igbos are more or less the type of people whose desire is mainly to dominate everybody.
You see? Did you hear his problem with the Igbos? That the Igbos are a people who more or less their desire is trying to dominate everybody. Can you believe that? That these people, their desire is trying to dominate everybody. Is that true? It's not true. What they are suffering is what we call inferiority complex before the Igbos. That the Igbos, they do so well in everything. They are successful in everything. They are experts in everything they lay their hands to do. And because they are doing so well, and these ones have a dull brain, a cow brain, a little sense, they cannot even articulate things, and therefore they gave up and concluded that because these ones are doing well, they are dominating. Because they are blessed in everything they do, they are dominating. Because in the science, they are there. In architecture, they are there. In agriculture, they do so well. In building, they are there. They are experts. They are the best in their fields. And therefore, they are dominating. And because of that, we are going to stop them. And what does it mean? Because their light is shining so bright, we will try to put it off. That's exactly what it's saying. Way back as early 40s. Because their light is shining so bright, we need to put it off. So if you have this mentality about the Igbos, and the Igbos have been your problem, and now this man is in the north while they are saying these things. Now the Igbos have decided, okay, no problem. Since we are dominators, we want to dominate you. Allow us to be in our own country, in our own area. Let us dominate ourselves. Dominate your own land. I don't know if I'm making sense. Dominate your own area. Northerners, oh yeah, Northerners dominate. Igbos, go back home and dominate your area. I think that should have been the end of the matter. Case closed. To your tent, O Israel. But these ones, not only do they hate us, not only are they accusing us of being domineering, they want to buy us and they want to pursue us out of our land. They drive us out of their land. They also come to drive us out of our land. Can you believe that? That's the reason why Quataras was telling you, you need to rise up and fight. Now let me play it again. It has not even started. The question came and he's answering. Let's hear his complete answer.
Could you perhaps explain that to me?
Well, the Igbos are more or less the type of people whose desire is mainly to dominate everybody. If they go to a village, to a town, they want to monopolize everything in that area. If you put them in a labor camp as a laborer, within a year they will try to emerge as headman of that camp, and so on. Well, in the past, our people were not alive to their responsibilities, because you can see from our northernization policy that in 1952, when I came here, there weren't 10 northerners in our civil service here. Then I tried to have it northernized, and now all important posts are being held by northerners.
Is this policy of filling all key posts in the north solely with northerners and not with other Nigerians a temporary or permanent one?
In actual fact, what it is a northerner first. If you can't get a northerner, then we take an expatriate like yourself on contract. If we can't, then we can employ another Nigerian, but on contract too. This is going to be permanent, I should say, as far as I can foresee, because it will be rather dangerous to see the number of boys who are now turning from all our learning institutions, coming out with having no work to do.
Hey, sure. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Are you guys hearing what he's saying? Are you guys hearing what he said? Because this thing is old. They had what they called northernization policy. Northerners first. In the north. You know, instead of them to give any Igbo man the chance, they would give it to a northerner. And if a northerner is not there, they will look for a white man and give him a contract. And he was asking him, is this something you will make a permanent thing or something that is just for the time being? He said, yes, we'll make it a permanent thing because we don't want a situation whereby our people are out of jobs. Can you imagine that? So an Igbo man came to the north to drive you away from your jobs. Is that even possible? Is that possible? It is not. But yet, they said it. And they were carrying it out. It led to a lot of pogroms, a lot of massacre, a lot of mayhem carried out on Ndi Igbo. You speak Igbo. And when they say this Igbo, even those that at first will come from the south, they considered you Igbo. And they targeted you. And they dealt with you. This has always been the story. This has always been the case. Till now. The hatred has been there. Even when the war was fought, which we never fired the first shot, the hatred continued. Even when an Igbo, our leader, Dimodmodu Ojukwu, saved the Westerner, whom they were even intending to put in power, Awolowo turned back against Ndi Igbo, joined this man and his people to fight Ndi Igbo. It has always been the case. They have always hated you. And it was after this time they decided that never will an Igbo man become a leader in that contraption. Never. If not the Igbo that try to come in and make it look like we want to be free-minded, we want to relate with you, let us be one, they will always show you that, look, they can never be one, they are not one, they don't want to accept you as one. We have always been the ones forcing ourselves on them. This has always been their policy. It has never changed. It has never changed tomorrow. And they don't intend to change it tomorrow. And as long as you and I know that they do not intend to change it, why will you continue to delay? Is it called delay-dallying? Delaying your freedom? Why must you? Why must you wait for what you must do now to save lives? Why must you wait for it tomorrow? You want more lives to go before you take action? That is why we have taken the law into our hand. That is why we have chosen to go the way of Antonio Guterres. We have decided to fight because things must not remain the same way. It must not remain the same way. It must change. Because today they are buying people and telling them what to do. They pay them to come online and attack Ndibo. Attack us. They pay them. They pay them. Till tomorrow, I'm going to bring some videos of one of the idiots. They kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and that, as if that was not enough, and a savior has risen, both for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and for Ndibo. They have risen. The same Mazi Nnamdi Kanu they kidnapped. They are suddenly saying he's a good man. He was not like that and like that. But yet they're still holding him. They're still holding him, and they are looking for how to kidnap his only and true disciple. Can you believe that? And they are raising up every machinery that they can raise. They want to use every strategy they can. But this one passed them. This one choked them. And he go choke them forever. He go choke them forever. There's nothing more he can say. He already said it. Except want me to play it from the top. Let me play from the top, for the benefit of those that like to listen to a straight talk. Let me just play it from the top, and then I'll get you some other videos of Afonja Efulefus.
Of that, the North's general hate of the East. And you can start to get the picture of the sort of tribal tension Nigeria was heading towards.
One thing I've noticed, Premier, while I've been here, is that Northerners seem to have, I might almost call it obsession about the Igbos. Could you perhaps explain that to me?
Well, the Igbos are more or less the type of people whose desire is mainly to dominate everybody. If they go to a village, to a town, they want to monopolize everything in that area. If you put them in a labor camp as a laborer, within a year they will try to emerge as headman of that camp, and so on. Well, in the past, our people were not alive to their responsibilities, because you can see from our northernization policy that in 1952, when I came here, there weren't 10 northerners in our civil service here. Then I tried to have it northernized, and now all important posts are being held by northerners.
Is this policy of filling all key posts in the north solely with northerners and not with other Nigerians a temporary or a permanent one?
In actual fact, what it is a northerner first. If you can't get a northerner, then we take an expatriate like yourself on contract. If we can't, then we can employ another Nigerian, but on contract too. This is going to be permanent, I should say, as far as I can foresee, because it will be rather dangerous to see the number of boys who are now turning from all our learning institutions, coming out with having no work to do. I'm sure whichever government of the day might be, it will feel rather embarrassed, and it might even lead to bloodshed.
Doesn't this damage the idea, sir, of all people in all regions in Nigeria being fellow citizens of one country?
Well, it might, but you are, new to our region, but how many northerners are employed in the east or in the west? The answer is no.
Did you hear what the white man asked him? The white man even asked him, would it not destroy? Let me play that part for you. The idea of you claiming that you are one Nigerian and everybody should be treated equally, and he doesn't even care. He doesn't care. He said it may affect it, but they don't care. They just want the northerners first. They don't care what happens to you. That's the question the white man asked him. As far back, those years. Listen to the white man question.
I feel rather embarrassed, and it might even lead to bloodshed.
Doesn't this damage the idea, sir, of all people in all regions in Nigeria being fellow citizens of one country?
Doesn't it affect the idea of all people of every part in Nigeria being one citizen, the same? Oh my God, what are the words he used? Let me use his exact words.
All people in all regions in Nigeria being fellow citizens of one country.
Being the fair or the same citizen of one country, doesn't it affect the idea? Doesn't it affect the idea? That's the question he was asked. Please repeat that question again.
It's the idea, sir, of all people in all...
And it might even lead to bloodshed.
Doesn't this damage the idea, sir, of all people in all regions in Nigeria being fellow citizens of one country?
Well, it might, but you are, new to our region, but how many northerners are employed in the east or in the west? The answer is no.
You see, we didn't get to hear all the whole words. He said it may affect, but he doesn't care. He doesn't want to know. He doesn't want to know. It doesn't bother him. Whatever happens to the Igbos, it is not a problem for him. No, it doesn't matter. That's how it has been. You want to tell me you will continue to beg to be a part of the same country with these people? All right. Now let me take you to, I don't know, let me see if there are more. Okay. Well, there are other things. There's something our PM posted that should come first. There's a picture I need to bring to show you. Now, with that being said, yet there is this plot going on with you taking the bull by the horn to fight for your freedom. They are now doing this. Look at what they are doing now. They are now doing this as if they don't know that this their modernization policy and this their marginalization system is not real. A lot of people are complaining, have complained, even non-Igbos have complained about the way Igbos are being treated, but these ones don't care. They have released this from their parliament. I don't know if this is playing. Okay, I need to make it bigger. Yeah, I need to make it bigger so you can read it with me. Look at that. House proposes 25-year jail term and the 10 million naira fine for separatist agitation or intergroup conflict. 10 million naira fine for those that want to separate from their zoo. And when they say intergroup conflict, what are they even talking about? What do you mean by intergroup conflict? That one is just nonsensical language. Man, look at their focus here. J10 for separatist agitation. That is their target here. Because we have told them that December 2nd, Biafra is declared and will defend it. And funny enough, these people, they come to say these things and they know very well that they have lost. They know very well that they have no legal, or was it local spandy, or what do they call it in the legal term? They have no rights anymore. They have no stance anymore. They don't have the weight anymore. We have reduced them to their barest minimum. Their powers are no more. Their teeth are broken. They can't bite anymore. And they know it. They're just making noise. Now the PM told them, tell this unscrupulous element, idiotic, that he should wait until he enters his Arewa Islamic State. The disintegration of the terrorist state of Nigeria will start on the 2nd of December. Not even him can step foot in Biafra from today. We're not even waiting for December. Now it has been declared that from today, being the 13th day of August, not even him can step his feet in Biafra land. If he claims that Biafra is Nigeria, we challenge him to come to Biafra land as part of his Nigeria now. Come. Take all the take it with you and come to Biafra land. So we'll show you what fire does to the ears of a rat. Come. Ndara, mad people. You see them? Yeah, 10 years, 25 years imprisonment and 10 million naira. For who? Okay. No wonder they were able to succeed and stop the Afonja. Afonja is no longer talking about Oduduwa nation. Afonja is no longer talking about freedom for Oduduwa. They're no longer talking about it because they have cornered them. Yeah, they cornered them. That are mad people. They cornered them. And now all they do is make noise and then attack Biafra. Come and see one of the idiots that Tinubu is paying. There are many, excuse me. There are many of them, like this idiot I'm going to show you now. Many of them, many. You know, I just want to show you this one. And why I'm showing you is because you need to mark him. Because very soon, you will hear the story of this idiot. And the fact is that he was saying it under the watching eyes of the gods. And he was making his threats. And that was his undoing. He didn't remember to ask Ifanyo or Ifanyo Ba or Ifanyo Ejiofor or Iwanyang or the rest of them. He didn't bother to find out whatever it is that happened to those ones. because he's a Fonja, he didn't bother to ask. Listen to the Fonja.
So Simon Epa, you are to do this video for specially because I don't say your own don't come too much, but I just want you to know hand touch you son. But make I just update everybody because everybody will wonder say why Nigerian government never go back you for Finland. So everybody is got finished papers. You get finished nationality. That's now finished citizen. Because he don't take there well, so they don't give him citizen. So he go hard before they go release him. So the only way they fit take back him is the day we come off for Finland. The day when you come off for Finland, that day when you come off for Finland, that day I'm going to touch you. And me now, the day you come boxing match with me for UK and see if you could go back. Come boxing match, I go set them up. Eh?
The idiot is saying the day our PM leaves Finland, now the day hand go back here. And he's actually saying this in under the watching eyes of the gods. You see, anytime the PM put his hands like this, whoever that eye, you see that eye, whoever that eye locates, just count the days and count the months of that person. I'm telling you, anybody, this one now took the thing and put it under his belly, and the watching eyes of the gods are locating when he's saying all this. Now, do you know that the PM have been moving around in Europe, Western Europe, making up allies, strong, powerful allies? He's not stuck in Finland. He's not stuck in Finland. And this idiot, he said he's making a boxing bout. No, you are the one that is making the boxing bout. Go to Helsinki. The Finnish authorities will not arrest you. Finnish immigration will not stop you. The boxing ring, any boxing ring you choose, I'm telling you, you can even choose your own referee. You that I'm looking at now. If you last 5 minutes under the blow of our PM, if you last 5 minutes, we will reject everything the PM will ever tell us again. We will listen to him again. If you last 5 minutes, if the PM does not drop you and you stop breathing, in less than 5 minutes, tell this idiot that he should locate the nearest gym on the nearest boxing ring in Helsinki or anywhere in Finland that he chooses. Maybe if I tell him Helsinki, I must say that the Prime Minister have a way in Helsinki. No. Anywhere around the location in Finland, choose that because you are the one that is proposing the boxing bout. Just make a choice and go there. If you last 5 minutes, I will cease being the armor bearer. I won't be the armor bearer again. I'm telling you, 5 minutes if you survive it. Only one. You feel anti-cycle water for 2 minutes? Have they cooked you? You know what it means to cook somebody? Go and find out the meaning of sisu. Onyara. I don't know why I'm even raising my voice on an idiot. But let me listen to him again. Let's just listen to his idiocy.
The day we come off for Finland, the day when you come off for Finland, that day when you come off for Finland, that day I'm going to touch you. And me now, the day you come boxing match with me for UK and see if you could go back. Come boxing match, I go set them up. I'm on to you. That's one thing you should know. I'm on to you because all this rubbish you're doing, I am on to you. You're 39 years old. You were born in March. I don't talk to your birth date, but you were born in March 1985. Your last name is Njoku. Make her continue. No, make her continue. So don't worry. And will touch you soon.
You know, Afonja is so stupid and foolish. The whole data of our Prime Minister is part of the government officials in Finland. His data is everywhere. He's on Google. If you go and search Simon Ekpa is on Wikipedia. He's on everywhere. Look at this EU. He doesn't even know the month he was born. The month Simon Ekpa was born, if you go on Wikipedia now, just search it, it will tell you. He doesn't even know how to do research. This idiot doesn't even know how to do research. Just go on the website now. His date of birth, we celebrate his birthday every year, moron. Okay. Every year we celebrate his birthday. You don't even know his birthday. And we celebrate it. And the thing is there on the internet. He say your last name is Njoku. You see, Afonja, that's how they behave. They just make noise. You know, this one is a jobless goat in Finland, in UK. He has no job. He has no job in UK. The only thing he does is to collect stipend from APC and come online and Tiembu for Tinubu. That's all. Or Tiembu for Tinubu. That's all. He will just come out and Tiembu for Tinubu, and then his salary will be paid. His stipend, maybe they give him £500 every month because he doesn't have a job. You are raising a bossing back. I'm on you. You are 39 years old. This thing is this. Your last name is Njoku. I will not tell you your month of birth. I am on you. This. Hey. See this one. That's how you will know. This is the best the zoo have to offer. This is just the best Afonja have to offer. Apart from this, there's nothing more. This is the best. If Afonja, you see Afonja making noise today, I am telling you, this is the best Afonja can offer. Afonja, when you hear Afonja crying, Flora, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Flora. When you hear Afonja shouting, this is the best. In fact, if you are looking for the best of Afonja, look at it here. Look at it here now. Look at it. Nolly is a prophecy of 6 feet. Because that is how their foolish prophets prophesy. You were born in this month. You know the zoo. That's how they do. You are born in this month, and your father's name is this. Your mother's name is something that is readily available online. Online is there. And apart from being online, our PM have even displayed his ID openly several times. His name, the way it was written in the passport, he has displayed it to everyone to see. He's an official in Finland, so you can get everything about him. On Wikipedia, everything, you can find it out. It's not hidden. Afonja. Okay, somebody say, this is one of the content creators that is just looking for followers. Whenever I listen to these idiotic senseless people, I laugh at them because they don't know. You will see more videos of people. I have about 4. The 4. No, we just want to use it. I want to use it to pass the night. Yeah. So that when I finish showing it, I will now put the link. You people will come and talk. So in case you have not shared this program, share it so that maybe the idiot will know that the Biafrans that we're talking about, they'll remember him. And tell him that this picture he put under his stomach here, this picture he put there. In fact, the day he put this picture with the eyes of the gods watching him, it is the day he wrote his will. In case you have not written his will, tell him to quickly go and write it, because he has drawn a battle line with the gods. Yes. They don't, I'm telling you, he won't survive it. Honestly speaking. Jokes apart, you won't survive it. You won't survive it. Truly speaking, you won't. All right, let me play it. Where is it? It's in again. Okay, it's on my Twitter, on my WhatsApp. Okay, let's listen to him. I won't tell you your date of birth.
March. I don't talk your birthday. You're 39 years old. You were born in March. I don't talk your birth date, but you were born in March 1985. Your last name is Njoku. Make her continue.
Njoku.
No, make her continue. So don't worry. And go touch you soon. You see, once we tell you this thing, once you hear this thing from the Yoruba man, when we say Allah Kwa, it go happen. Allah Kwa Angu Toshi. Allah Walai Allah Kwa Angu Toshi.
Yoruba man.
Right, small picking like you small shite. You open your mouth. No wonder you dey give you the behave.
Small shite.
But when hand touch you, you see what thing adults take senior small picking and your eye go see. You, they talk of Abiola, they talk of Fela, they talk of Mama, Nesolufumi and all those people for your mouth. You know where which day they teach you Anya on that tree. Which day they teach you Anya on that tree for a year. Where we don't go universities for abroad. Where we don't build universities for Nigeria. Where we don't speak English.
Well, let me go to the next video. Before I go to the next video, I'll show you this picture. Look at him. Go and tell this idiot. Look at him. You see this eye? You see this eye? Tell him this eye is coming for him. Tell him this eye is coming for him. Just tell him that. Tell him that this eye is coming for him. I want to enlighten the eye so that he will look directly into it and know that the eye is coming for him. Tell him that this eye, this particular eye, is coming for him. And I bet him with my 10 fingers and my 10 toes, he will never escape it. Believe you me, honestly speaking, I know what I'm saying. I am the armor bearer, so I know what I'm saying. This eye is coming for you and you will never escape it. I bet you. I bet. Go and ask those that have threatened this eye. They will tell you. You don't try, you don't dare it. You don't. Now, let's listen to some of the things. And he even shamelessly went ahead and made comments about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Honestly, I don't even know where to start. Okay, let me start from this particular video. What did he say? No, before, okay, this is where he was warning Putin. Idiot, this Okoko was also warning Putin. What did he do on this one? What did he do? Okay, let me first of all play this one where he put his ungodly mouth on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's issue.
We have one thing in common, all of us that believe in Biafra. One thing is we have in common: a pathological hatred for Nigeria. I cannot begin to put into words how much I hate Nigeria. People don't understand it. I despise it. With every drop of blood in my body, I will walk towards the total dismemberment of that zoo. That by the time we finish, Nigeria will no longer exist. That name, we wave goodbye to it. The same way Yugoslavia is gone, the Soviet Union is gone, that same way will the word Nigeria be obliterated from history books. Nigeria is a reminder that black people are stupid and foolish. Nigeria is a reminder that colonial mentality actually seeped into our bone marrows. As somebody reminded us this morning, when somebody from Nigeria pays and say, "Oh, God bless Nigeria," you are making a mockery of God. God can only bless something that is created. I learned that this morning. God did not create the zoo. Therefore, there is no way God can bless it. It's impossible. Impossible. That hopeless entity that people today say they are very proud to belong to.
Yes. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu proudly and boldly told you what will become of Nigeria. And the guy is surprised. And the funny thing is that the idiot is seeing the thing happen koro under his nose. But he just to play what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. But everything is coming to pass. Koro under your nose. Yeah? Let's see. What did he say here? Let me see.
Now, wow. Everybody for Nigeria, now Dako, everybody just use. Now Dako, everybody just use. See what this one say, right? See what they right. Say, Obi dey in touch. Mr. Verify, is he in touch? Person we don't know in left from right. Mr. have 2 wristwatches and 2 shoes. Only 1 shirt. No, not even 1 shirt. Only 1 native. Black one. I ain't in touch. No problem.
So you see, for you to know how foolish this guy is in the UK, and he's fighting for Tinubu in the UK.
No,
for Tinubu. Now let's hear what he was saying about Putin.
Putin. How many times I call you? I call you 3 times. I never called person 3 times before. Now 2 times I call person to the far. You are calling 3 times. We need writing more labor. So now the Congo they sponsor people, they give people money when they go to brandish Russian flag for Nigeria. Don't let them send me come back. You know, say they don't send me come before. I don't enter Russia before. If I enter again, you see all those people when you pack when you go to lock them for Siberia. You know, if you see me pack look at my face. Look at my face. Putin, no, Putin, I warn you. I don't warn you before. Don't say warn you again. Stay clear of Nigeria matter. Whether you like it or not, we go do that pipeline. We will carry natural gas from Nigeria Delta. Go for Jesus. Whether you like it or not, your market don't crash. Set it, I'll set it. Now Nigeria don't watch now. We hot. When I say people hot, I like talk about hot. Nigeria be hot.
I don't have time to play this nonsense, honestly. I don't feel like spitting on the face of someone who is so ignorant and shameless. Disgusting. You are in UK. You are there because you have light, you have good roads, you have a hospital, and you have everything that is working. And you are defending, you are talking to Putin. Now, who does Putin know in Kaduna or in Niger, Niger, or in Katsina? Those people waving flags. Whether they're even waving flags, Putin doesn't know. He doesn't know. But this idiot, just because you want to talk, you know, and make a fonja hear your voice. Tifnubu hear your voice that you are talking. Shameless fools. Yeah? I'm going to put link if there's anybody that has something to say before we go to check more updates, because I know by now there are updates. And for your information, this idiot, for your information, General Ross have identified you. Let me get General Ross's post about this idiot. General Ross have identified you, and the guy is in the eyes of the storm now. I'm sorry. There's no way you will escape. There's no way you will escape. You are under the radar of Botuzo himself, and you are gone. You are a goner. Let me see. Let me get Ross. Let's see. Because I saw Ross made a post about the idiot. Yeah, that's it. Ross made a post about him. Let's go there. Stop sharing and share. So in case he doesn't know, the guy doesn't know that he's in a big pot of soup. You are in a big pot of soup. This is Ross's platform. Let me show you. Yeah, this is Ross. Biafra Liberation. You can see that. Let me enlarge it. If it was from Ross post that I actually saw, it's nonsense, and I decided to bring it. Now, what did Ross say? Mr. Hand go touch you. Do you want to make yourself the next? That's the question. Mr. Hand go touch you. The general of all generals, the invincible general. General Ross himself is now asking you, do you want to make yourself the next? Okoko, you dare mention the name of the Prime Minister of the Biafran people with the eyes that searches the heart and searches the crystal balls down there. Do you want to make yourself the next? So anybody that knows him, tell him that General Ross, if General Ross opens his chapter, then if General Ross opens your chapter, all right, I'm going to put the link up now, and then anyone in the house that wants to address some of these things, and then latest updates and you can come up. Vicoli, thank you. I see you. I see you. I see you, Vicoli. Thank you for joining. All right, I'm going to pin the link now. The link is there, Umuchineke. You heard the updates I gave from the UN boss, who has even given us go ahead by reloading our tanker, reloading our machine gun, and telling us, carry go. You are doing it well. You are doing the right thing. You are doing it the way others did it to get their freedom. That's exactly what we are doing. And our freedom we must get. I have a caller. Let's see if the caller wants to make a... Hello, caller. Hello, caller. Yeah, we are live. Are you watching the program? Okay, you don't know I'm live. We're live, yeah. Okay. Thank you. Go live. We're live now. You're right. Okay. Let's see. The link is there in case anyone wants to come in. Yeah, it's been pinned. The link has been pinned. If you want to come in, please come in and make your contribution. Come in and make your contribution, Umuchine. All right. Let's go to Twitter and see updates. So, Gano Guanwo Kwanwa. Let me pay if he doesn't want to be the next, he should advise himself. Yeah, making noise on social media because Tinubu give you £500. Okay, they are now begging Tinubu to make haste. Let's see. This is an update. This one is an update. Osofia Raphael, my namesake, is watching from Uyo. Yes, thank you for joining us from Uyo, de facto. Thank you. All right, let's see. Okay, did you see that? Let's increase. Okay. Advisor idiot, according to PM. They are telling Tinubu, who was advising him, John Owen Nwachukwu, is the one that wrote this piece. Act fast on North's readiness for peaceful separation of Nigeria. Obidigbo to Tinubu. Obidigbo is telling Tinubu to act fast. Act fast, Tinubu. And then there's another update. Simon Ekpa declares 1 month lockdown of Nigeria institutions in Biafra territories. Lists demands. He lists demands. Thank God they are reporting it. They are reporting it. Thank God they are doing what? Thank God they are reporting it. 1 month. Sit at home. And then he has listed the demands. Let's see if we can read the news. The self-acclaimed Prime Minister of Biafra Republic, Simon Ekpa, has announced plans self-acclaimed Prime Minister of Biafra Republic, Simon Ekpa, has announced plans to implement a 1-month lockdown in Biafra territory. This lockdown will include Nigerian institutions within Biafra territory, such as army barracks, police stations, state government houses, governors' lodges, and federal, state, and local secretariats, among others. EPA also mentioned that police checkpoints. Let me make sure I remove this. Okay, I'm reading that news. Okay. This lockdown will include Nigerian institutions within Biafra territory, such as army barracks, police stations, state government houses, governors' lodges, and federal, state, and local secretariats, among others. ECPA also mentioned that police checkpoints within the Biafra territories will be destroyed. During the 1-month lockdown, residents will be allowed to go about their daily lives, but they are warned to stay away from any government-owned facilities. Simon Ekpa stated that the Biafra Defense Forces will be on the streets to confront terrorists recruited by the Nigerian government in the police and army, as well as their agents in Biafra land. Beautiful. They reported it well. Thank you for this report. Thank you for this report. More of that. More of that. Report them. Do the reporting. More of that. More of that. Okay. Look at what happened. Breaking news. Nigeria state-sponsored terrorists supervised by their terrorist headquarters army spied all the passengers while the Nigeria terror headquarters army watched them at checkpoints. This happened at the border between Taraba and Benue State from Takum. Hey, just look at how they massacred people here. Chineke, I can't bring this picture. Yeah? They just spy all of them in their cold blood. Almost the first vehicle that left Tokum to Wukari was attacked, and many people were spied. We must increase the resistance against Nigeria terrorists headquarters army and others in Biafra land. We must increase the resistance. Honestly, if you did not see this picture, go to the Twitter handle of our Prime Minister. Look at see dead body surplus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chineke mere bere. Dead body. Hey! That is the way they are massacring people. And you tell us that we want to watch these people. Lie. And then there's a post here. Our Prime Minister was reminding them. Let's see. This was an old video, but let me play it because the Prime Minister reposted it again. Let's try and replay it. Okay, we have someone in the room. Onwoka Felix. Onwoka Felix, you're welcome. Onwoka Felix, you're welcome. 1 minute. Let's see if this will play. Onwoka Felix, just listen. If this is going to play, you're going to tell me. Doreen is in the house. Doreen is in the house. Nwachineke, you're welcome.
Yeah,
you're welcome.
Good evening.
Good evening, Nwachineke. Just 1 minute. Let us play this video, then you will make your submission.
Okay.
All of Biafrans all over the world. This is the 8th day of November 2022. And we have just witnessed one of the worst aggression against our people and against our territory by the Nigeria terrorist government. They went to Izombe on the 7th of November 2022 to burn down market, burn down villages. There is no government in the world that can wage war against so-called its citizens. So this evening, there's going to be a State of the Nation address where we're going to lay down one after the other, step by step, how we are going to revenge the aggression of the Nigeria terrorist government against Biafra people, starting from the economic sabotage. In this month of November, we are going to make sure that Nigeria government will not again take any oil from the Biafra land. Our target would be to make sure that we sabotage the economy where they get the money to buy the weapons they use to fight and kill our people, where they get the money to buy the military hardware they use to come to our land to burn innocent people and kill vulnerable women. What happened in Izombe yesterday will be revenged, and we are going to start on time from this month of November. The target of Biafrans will be every oil pipeline and installation. The oil is coming from our land. We will make sure that before the end of this year, we will bring Nigeria to its nail. The time you kill and go free is over. The war you have brought to our...
All right. All right, you've seen it there. That was when they went to Izombe and leveled a whole community, hundreds and hundreds of Ndibo, so-called citizens, their own government leveled them down because Hope Uzodinjo promised the Nigerian government that they can go to Izombe and get oil for free without any community person that wants to drag any land. You know, they should just put them on fire. And they did that till today. All right, Machineke, Mazi Felix, grab the mic, please.
Vam, good evening.
Good evening.
Keke mere Chukwu gozie gị.
Daalụ rinne.
Na mbụ m na-agba. Ana m ekele unu very well. Enwe much ten ekwu. Nsị ka kenere m ọga anyị, our PM.
Okay.
Simon Ekpanjoko. Ya jisi ike ya tinyekwu ya ha ekwu the volume.
Hey, that increase the fire.
Yeah. So Vam, this 1 month lockdown now for all these government offices in our land.
Yes.
I'm full support of it.
Fantastic.
Yes. Yeah. Any government office I'm a friend, only na control eba joy. So it is okay. What can so far.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Remember, bless you too, Mazi Felix. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah. Only office obuna mepereni ajụọ ya ajụjụ. Ajụjụ a ga-ajụ na-abụkwa ajụjụ ọnụ. Ajụọ ga ezigbote ajụjụ ịsa n'ọnụ. So for your own good, if they tell you that is what they will sack you, why they will sack you? Because you didn't go to work for that 1 month, as we will declare it. Save yourself. Save your life. Save your life. Thank you. Thank you, Obunego Enya Ogu. Thank you so much. Save yourself and escape for your life. Ndewo Chiemela Hebat. All right. Somebody said, our PM Simon Ekpanjoko is the Jesus of our time. Of course he is. 100% he is. He is. Jesus is Savior. Simon Ekpa is Savior. So what else do you want? The Savior of his people. He has come to set his people free from the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom. Yes. Zoological Republic. Obode Quinsu. For that John Mobo Nigeria. Chineke ga-akpọ ha ọkụ. Chineke ga-akpọ ha ọkụ. Let's see if there are more updates from here. There is wow, there's a news here. I didn't even see it because it was not attached to any picture. Our PM posted about 7 p.m. What time today? Not quite long ago. It said the end of Nigeria will start in September. I will inform you all when we start to end it. Wow. The end of, look at it. Let me show you guys. The end of Nigeria will start in September. Chineke mere mebere. Ndị zoo. Ndị zoo ana. From September. Hey, again. From September. That's what the PM just said. Did you see it? The end of Nigeria will start in September. I will inform you all when we start to end it. September nka. Na aya now. Aya na kwa. September nka. I'm telling you. PM, airborne. We are with you. Airborne ega ka ega. Airborne isi isi. Isi akwashia ya kwashia. Isi akwashia ayakwashia. Organic. Men mount, men day. General Ross and his men. Men mount, men day. Gentle Yahoo and his men. Men mount, men day. Isi akwashia ayakwashia. Mazi. Isi atikashia everywhere. Atikashia everywhere. Don't allow anything to distract you, Muchineke. Don't allow any news, anything, distract you. Let me show you this one. When they see Nigeria, when they see Biafra army, when Nigeria army see Biafra army, this is what they do. Let me show you. You see it. What they do when they see Nigeria, when they see when they see our army, that's how they run. All the money they collected. Look at that table there. That's where they are counting their money. The money they collected from checkpoints. They are just coming from checkpoint and they collected money. Immediately, they hear the sound of Butuzo and his men. Once they hear the sound of Ross and his men, they are... They left this one. They left this one outside. Hey, hey, Afanja, come and see you. Afanja, where are you? Come and see. I know the funny thing. They will run and run, enter inside that place. And the men will still go there and serve them their breakfast. No matter how you run, you will still receive the breakfast. As long as you are in Biafra land. If you like, hide inside hole. Do not forget that we have Ubunigwe. If you like, go and hide inside hole. I got Chupotage. I got Chupotage. I know that. Oh, give it. Oh, give it. Kutuzo. Hey, you will show them. If this is this freedom. We are not joking with this freedom. I'm telling you, we are not joking with this freedom. My link is still there. If there's anybody that wants to come in, please come in. I know I'm on holiday, so don't just come in and let's give us some of the subjects, some of the things that you are hearing or you've noticed. Let's do this. Somebody said I share this on X. That's wonderful. Share it. Let them know how they are running away from the Biafra Liberation Army. And let them, anybody, all of you that want to come out, this is our 1 month, these men will be on the streets. Biafra land will be our land. The territory, it belongs to us everywhere. It should be Zoo Army. What you must know is that these men are invincible. You can never defeat them. You can't stop them. They stop everything on their way. Nothing can stop them. Nothing can stop them because they are messengers of heaven. They are angels. They are angels. Angels on patrol. Angels on patrol. Okay. 4 hours ago, our Prime Minister announcement. The Biafra government has approved the appointment of Mrs. Neni as the Director General of the Ministry of Women and Children Affairs of the Biafra de facto government in the homeland, effective from today, 13th day of August. Mrs. Neni is the Director General of the Ministry of Women and Children Services. Very, very important. Very, very, very important. Very, very important. How many of you were with us in the Biafra Aviation Administration Roadmap? Fantastic. The Biafra government, we are ready in every way, Our own aviation ministry has kicked off. Training will begin any moment from now. Training will begin any moment from now. And also take note that Biafra liaison in Australia will be hosting our Prime Minister on the 18th of August. On the 18th of August, Biafra liaison, let me bring it to the fore. Let me bring it to the, okay, we have somebody in the room. Let me bring it to the picture. Biafra liaison in Australia. Australia will be hosting our PM. That is it. Biafra liaison Australia town hall meeting. That will be on the 18th of August, 11 a.m. Biafra time. It will be what? 11 a.m. Biafra time. It has to be because, you know, Australia and Biafra have a different time zone. The time zone difference is very, very, the margin is very high. So that's why the meeting will be conducive for them by 11 a.m. And on the same day, let me get another picture. On the same day, our PM will also be meeting with the Biafrans in the north. Afonja, are you there? Bring all the Afonja, let them come and cry here. Afonja, where una dey? Prime Minister, Biafra Republic government in exile, the good guy. Prime Minister, Biafra Republic government in exile, the good guy, will be, His Excellency Simon Ekpa will be in a crucial meeting to address all Biafrans living in the north. Biafrans living in the north will be addressed by our Prime Minister on the same 18th of August, but the time will be 3 p.m. So that day, it will be a busy day for the PM. Immediately the PM will finish, you know, in Australia, his flight will land somewhere in the northern part of the Zoological Republic. So he will be addressing the Biafrans. You know, for those of you that want to see him, you will join with the link we'll provide. So we're not going to tell you his location on that day, but you will only see him through the virtual, which is the Zoom. So the Prime Minister will be addressing. So let me quickly give the microphone to our brother here. C, please grab the mic and let's talk. Somebody is saying, I can't see the link. The link is pinned there on the program. Hold on 1 minute. This Emeka is saying that he cannot see the link. The same link that somebody used to come in. Emeka is saying he cannot see it. Okay, Emeka, right now, that place you made that comment, I will post the link now again. So if you check under your comments, you are going to see the link now, because the link I posted now will be directly under your comment. Exactly wherever you made this comment, you can use that link to come in. Go ahead, my brother. What happened to him? Did you remove yourself? Okay. The brother has removed himself, or maybe the network has kicked him out. So Emeka Hamlet, if you check your comments, I don't know where you're watching from. If you check your own comment there, you will see that the link is right there under it. Use it to come in. So it's impossible for you not to see the link. Very, very impossible. So even if you don't see it under there, it is also pinned on the comment section. So whichever way, you will see the link. Whichever way, you will see the link. So while we see whether Emeka will join us, we have a lot of people watching this live program. Over 300 of you are watching live. 251 watching from Rav Chiamaka TV. 50 of you are watching from Nigeria Global Media. About a dozen of you are watching from Ikonso Will Never Be Forgotten. All right. If no one is coming in, because we spent close to 2 hours already, we might just call it a night. We might just call it a night. Let me refresh and see if the PM has any latest updates. Let me see if the PM has any latest updates. Okay, there's no fresh updates. So I'll be leaving you here. All right. Is anybody in the room? Or nobody in the room? Thank you very much for joining me tonight. Thank you, fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom. Bless you all. And before I leave, I will remind you what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said in 2015, where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu actually told us that we have chosen the option to fight. The same thing Antonio Guterres said today, in our broadcast, the video we played, the same thing Antonio Guterres said is the same thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have resolved, that we have chosen to fight. Listen to him.
The path we are pursuing is a path of pressure, relentless pressure, to ensure that Biafra comes. How are we going to employ that pressure? There are only 2 ways to get your freedom in the history of the whole world. Freedom can be gotten only 2 ways. One is through the ballot box. In other words, people will contest and they will have Biafra Nationalist Party. Yes, as they have in Scotland. And then we vote for them. When they then go to the house or maybe go to Abuja, they will say, we are here under the mandate of Biafra Nationalist Party. Because of that, we want to go and conduct a referendum in order for us to be free. The other way, you fight. Either you go through the ballot box or you fight. Which option are we choosing? We have chosen to fight. The path we are pursuing is a path of pressure, relentless pressure, to ensure that Biafra comes. How are we going to employ that pressure? There are only 2 ways to get your freedom in the history of the whole world. Freedom can be gotten only 2 ways. One is through the ballot box. In other words, people will contest and they will have Biafra Nationalist Party. Yes, as they have in Scotland. and then we vote for them. When they then go to the house or maybe go to Abuja, they will say, we are here under the mandate of Biafra Nationalist Party. Because of that, we want to go and conduct a referendum in order for us to be free. The other way, you fight. Either you go through the ballot box or you fight. Which option are we choosing? We have chosen to fight.
Yeah, Biafra resistant fighters, we have chosen to fight. All right, Mr. C, you're back. Let's hear your submission.
Mazi, good evening.
Good evening.
Long time.
Long time. Welcome.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go straight to the point, please.
Yeah. So, one thing is that I just thank God for government, because if not the government, the government of Biafra, I don't know where we would have been by now.
Honestly.
Because Nigeria have already made the plan to militarize our Biafra land, and they put everybody in fear, and they carry out their plans. But today, thank God Almighty, He provide the government of Biafra for us and give us
our Prime Minister,
our brother, who is heading the government, and doing exactly what all Biafrans need.
Exactly.
You know, this time around, 2-3 years back, I tell you that only 50% agree to this Biafra. But now, go to street and ask everybody. 180% now tell you we need Biafra. Nobody. You can. Nobody will tell you now we don't need Biafra. Everybody have seen the truth. Honestly speaking, I am very, very happy. This government is more important to us, and we are seeing it. And they play, they show. And another thing is Biafra Defense Force fighters. God is really doing wonder through them. Honestly speaking, wonderful. And I am happy. We are taking our land back by fire, by force. And our leaders say we have chosen to fight. And that fight, that is where we'll get it. And we are ready. We Biafrans, we don't fear. We don't look at anybody's face. We don't care what will happen. We believe on what we want and which we must get, no matter anything. And we have signed it. And the Chukwu Okike and the gods of the land, everybody, every one of them have signed it, and we have agreed to do it that way. And I say, God bless this very government and bless you people, because you people have done more than. You people dismantle Nigeria with the truth and everything here in this social media. I am telling you, which the zoo is afraid of you people. They're afraid. Yes. God bless every one of you, because we are heading to Biafra this very year. We are happy. Every one of us are happy. Yes. And we are standing strong. We know it's very tough. Yes. They will do everything they want. I will do our own. At the end of the day, Biafra is there. That's the slogan. God bless you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you for joining me tonight. A wonderful night for you. Thank you. All right. Chineke, fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I want to appreciate you all for joining me tonight. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow morning by the grace of Chukwu Kabiam. You see. More grace. Let's listen to Rastaman. Got some video of Rastaman. Yes.
Mazi Kesi ama m na-ebo enwere anyị ime mmụọ and then somebody like Abu Mege of Abu Ndemale, the Mali where I am on this group. Just watch you go to this video. Came on this man now going a video or ordinary person call. When I have ordinary person, it was EJ Telejaka. What I watch go if social media, we go WhatsApp, my Facebook, and one another man. But what if I not remember? What road the exposition? I can't remember. No, cha. The man, Jimmy. Even the man on our one or one to be enough. On our one to be enough on because I've run any human being. I name even a middleman still. I walk one knock at again on a run away. One hour with the worst of it. I would come to say. I want to know an arun away. Why get you even if you are not at the wine? I was Egypt this man is a cow. I work with the social media. What I go see, I guess I'm what I need. I'm a will age of women more watch the man confirm my van neighbor. Oh, Indini na against the city home. So one Budia Polo. I don't want to wait. One hour game to okay. You know, I got my deal. Oh, yeah, I'm going to wait. Nah, this man, she check it, my check in a check you. She check it, the man on our bottle. Don't go never get because all who came even see that home, even see that home, all the one call what they give. All the call what involved never. Because I'm wrong. Is it only no ya be account what it at home? On ya pusicha. Is it on ya na? Open up pusicha. Na they can want to go pusicha. My lawyer, my cousin, Simon Eber, no, na the number no ya almost trusted of Simon Eber. Can put up when the cha. look at this man, Commander ESN of the Quake here. Who's your shot?
See this panicking. Yes, I panic. I love it. They are panicking. Unbelievable. See, it's panicking. It's panicking.
Nah, in fact, all the go with neighbor. Okay, I'm just waiting on the canoe. I went to wait. I want to know on the canoe. The chairman might be open. There's nothing you will tell me. Someone ever walk. Again, on a walk. On a walk. What will you back on a walk? Didn't against the city home. It's also one of your polo. And if one away, nah, this man, she check it, man. See a kid in a check you. She check it, the man on our dog. Not going never click because one and I want my when I wear scored, and I wear maybe in where he said,
that is why I've always told you that where you take my name to, so long as my hands are clean, the people will bring the evidence to use against you. If you take my name to do evil, when I have not come to do evil in Biafra struggle, you will be exposed in the right time. Even your husband will send the information and the evidence to use against you. Your daughter will send me the information that we are going to use to expose you. Your husband, your children, your family members will send me the information we are going to use to expose you. I have been saying this thing from day one. Like this, you will be infected. If you eat me as a meat, or cancer kileri, get a cancer maybe, or you cancer a finish egg, come and eat me as a meat. If you eat me and go to sleep and wake up, you know, you can't eat me. Like this, you will be infected. If you eat me as a meat, or cancer kileri, get a cancer maybe, or you cancer a finish egg, come and eat me as a meat. If you eat me and go to sleep and wake up, you know, you can't eat me. If like this, you will be infected. If you eat me as a meat, or cancer kileri, get a cancer maybe, or you cancer a finish egg, come and eat me as a meat. If you eat me and go to sleep and wake up, you know, you can't eat me. I have become your last bus stop. And said it from the beginning till now. I will be your end until Biafra come. I don't see you there. Until Biafra will come.